Your kid Dustin, you fucking set his face and shit. They know. They were like, you gotta be tough like us. Hit myself in the mouth. All right. Well, we're about to start up the open mic, so I'm closing out the show right now. This is the last time of the night you have to hear my voice, so give it up for that. Unless you want me to do this into the mic first tonight. Just give me one. Nothing? No claps? Well, here comes your curator of creepy, ghoulish jokes to open up and host the open mic. It is, drum roll somebody, Maddie Vino! Somebody burped earlier. I had more, but...
You're beautiful.
Stop it.
All right, we're going to go ahead and get the evening starting. I'm going to introduce your first comedian of the open mic night. Everybody give it up. Don't mind my boyfriend. Everybody give it up for the first comedian of the night. Give it up for Jack Russo!
Thank you. Okay, so all the families are out of here now, just the cool people. Before I get started, I'm gonna do some improv, so somebody please yell out an occupation for me. Fuck you! I don't know, I just like doing that. Am I in focus?
Yeah.
So what's this for? I'm just curious.
I'm gonna put it on YouTube if you're okay with it.
I'm okay with it.
That's it.
I mean, like the other guy said, I'll put it on Pornhub.
Hell
Let's
yeah.
make some money.
Hell yeah.
Can we make this a little interesting? Can you like switch up the shots? Can we do like, can you get up here and I'm like a 90s rapper, I'm like rapping up here? Oh wait, actually no, go down. I'm gonna be like this. This can be like for your intro, you're like, Gordos Comedy Night. I'm like, what's up? Pow! Transition.
Love it.
Alright, go back to normal. I feel like I'm in like a weird porno. You have the camera right up here. Okay, so hi guys, my name's Jack. And I'm actually very excited to be here. I got dressed up for the occasion, as you can tell. This is my nice Goodwill jacket with stains on it. When I signed in, I was asked, oh, are you wearing a costume? No, I just dress like this. But then I thought about, maybe I am in costume. I think I'm kind of like, I'm like a retired, like, not retired, I'm a writer who's like given up. But now he's got like gym class in like an hour. But I'm very excited to be here. I'm actually very nervous. Which is weird because I'm not like a nervous person. I just get nervous like whenever I'm on stage. Or whenever I'm having sex. Or at least I think I will get nervous when I eventually do have sex. I'm kidding. I've had sex before. I'm cool. Or maybe I haven't had sex before, you don't know. You guys don't know anything about me. So here's a really personal story. I was on a date with this girl, she was 16. That's kind of sounded weird, like I was 16 too. It was normal, we were in high school. I had just turned 16, just got my license. I was feeling good, I was feeling confident. I asked her out on a date. She said yes. The date actually went really well, and we actually ended up making out in my car. In my mom's car. I mean, like, it's mine. It was mine. She got a new car, so it was like kind of like her. It was mine. We ended up making out in my car. And, where was I? Oh yeah, so making out in the car, you know, like teenagers do in movies before they get murdered. So we're making out and we start doing hand stuff, you know? And she says, I want you to whisper dirty things into my ear. Keep in mind, I'm 16, like this is uncharted territory. This is a whole ocean of stuff I've never even seen up close. So I kind of get nervous and I panic. But I think it's something good to say. But I mess up the delivery. I said, yeah, You like when I rub your cunt like that? And you know, cunt's not a good word. Like, it's not sexy. It's like sharp. Like it cuts into you. It hurts to hear it, you know? So the date ended there. Side note, people tell me I should not say that word for my punchline. I should think of something else. But I just love the cunt word. I mean, like, it's just so much fun. When you write it in your stand-up, it stays in there. Where was I? Cunt, no. Oh, so I took her home after that because the date was over. And then I jerked off. I mean, I told you guys, like, I went home first. Like, I didn't just, like drop her off and then, like, jerk off on her front porch or anything like that. Like, just gonna clarify, because sometimes things get miscommunicated. I really have no problem just talking about these things up on stage. Like, I have no shame. I'm very open with my sexuality. But, like, I'm a straight guy, so that just means I have a public account on Pornhub. Look it up, I don't care. The username is Big Daddy Lovin' Machine. Just for clarification, there's no G in Lovin' Machine. And when you guys are there, I'm just gonna let you know right now, the 12-inch black cock, my profile picture, it's not mine. Log in, I don't care. Password is I love to come. Just so you guys know, that's the letter 2. That's not the word 2. It's the letter 2 because when you're making your password, they want you to put a number in it. And most people put their numbers at the end. So, but no, that's a common misconception, and hackers will think about that. So I put mine in the middle. Just so you guys know, it's I love to, number 2, come. Hey, White Mustang. Turn it up. Who's playing Michael Jackson?
With the glitter glove on.
Did he have the glitter glove on? Are you fucking kidding me? And I just get up for Gordos resident magician. I almost said musician. Magician. You too, man. All right, I'm gonna end it on that. Thank you guys very much.
Like a couple months ago, I was shopping for stuff in my house, and I was pushing a cart around, and I was like, my hands are kind of hurting. And I let go of the handles, and I looked down, and there were shards of glass in my hands. And I went up to the cashier, and I was like, hey, so, like, I don't want to cause a stir or anything. Like, I'm not saying, like, there's, like, I'm not after your money or anything. I should have been. Fucking should have been. But, you know, there's shards of glass in the handles of some of your shopping carts. I think that's an issue that should be awareness, you know, raised to. And the cashier was like, oh shit. That's it. I didn't do anything with it. I could be rich right now. Peasants. I could have owned you guys. I could have bought enough money to just have a sign that said fuck you in the back of me, but I didn't do that because I'm nice and I'm a pushover and I'm a doormat. I didn't do it. I'll introduce your next comedian. Give it up for Raphael Fadoniewicz, aka Austin Powers, baby.
That was a beautiful intro. I'm actually not performing as Austin Powers today because I didn't prepare for an Austin Powers joke. I just got dressed up because I feel like that's what everybody's gonna do. But turns out you didn't need to, but you didn't get to dress up as Austin Powers every day, and it's the day before Halloween. So, like, speaking of Austin Powers, what the hell happened to Mike Myers? Now, there used to be, like, in everything back in the 90s. You know, he was He was Austin Powers, of course. He was in Wayne's World. He did Shrek in the early 2000s. Did a bombed Love Guru. But, you know, even Love Guru bombed. I mean, like, did he deserve to get his career ruined because of that? I mean, like, what did he do to get his career ruined? Like, did he refuse to suck Harvey Weinstein's dick? Because it's been topical. Topical. I don't blame him. Here's the thing, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. Might sound weird, but I honestly thought I'd be a serial killer by now. I know, it's a weird thing to start out with. Like, back when I was a kid, I used to, like, try to do the serial killer things, like chase small animals, like, because I like to chase around a squirrel, but the thing is I had asthma when I was, like, a kid, so, like, I always end up in the hospital chasing fucking squirrel, be like, and my dad would just come and be like, what are you doing? I'm like, nothing. Don't worry about me, Dad. There's Ted Bundy, man. Ted Bundy was a fucking pro at this shit. Like, he killed around 50 people, as far as we know of. Like, they think he killed more. But, like, started killing back in high school. Like, he went on dates constantly with girls because he was a very good-looking man. So that was right out of the window for me back in high school. Nobody wants to date a skinny stoner kid back in high school. That was just, I spent most of my days in my room. But anyways, like, you know, FSU and the whole Tallahassee area is very familiar with Ted Bundy and his antics. You know, he actually committed 2 murders here in the Chi Omega sorority house. The funny thing is, I was at a party. I was talking to the sorority girl from Chi Omega thing. I was like, and I brought Ted Bundy up, which, you know, is what you do when you talk to women. It's very normal. And the thing is, she got really, like, offended because I brought Ted Bundy up. Like, oh, she's like, oh man, we don't talk about that. People died. 2 people died. 6 people got injured. You know, it was a very bad experience. A very dark time for our sisterhood. Right, and I get it. Like, I get it. People died. It's a sensitive topic. Like, people don't want to talk about it. People, like, when people complain about me if I said something offensive on stage, like, it may seem like I might seem dismissive, but it's not the case. I actually listen to you guys. So I'm gonna tell you the whole Ted Bundy story, anyways. So what he did is essentially he broke into the Chi Omega sorority house with, like. And he took, like, a club, right? He knocked 6 chicks in, like, less than 10 minutes, so he's very efficient in what he does. 2 of them died, the rest of them have permanent injuries for the rest of their lives. Like, it ruined, like, one of their dance careers. And then the very next day, he raped a 12-year-old girl, and then he murdered her. And then later that night, he went back to his fraternity house. Oh, it's the fraternity house, guys. I'm not saying that all fraternity bros are rapists. I'm just saying that every single college rapist was a fraternity bro. So. But, like, it's harder to get away with crime these days. Like, the thing is, like, you know who really figured the whole getting away with crime thing? Caitlyn Jenner. She changed her sex after, like, Bruce Jenner committed a crime, right? Because Bruce Jenner murdered a person. Caitlyn Jenner, on her hand, wee, nothing's clean, right here. So Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, was ahead of his time. The Finkel's Einhorn thing. Thank you for those of you who got that. You know, the full Finkel's Einhorn, Jim Carrey yelling in the shower. You know who should get a sex change? Donald Trump. That'll make people forget about everything he did. Like, people wouldn't know what to do then. Like, MSNBC would be like, do we like this guy now? Holy fucking shit. Like, is it a hate crime to criticize him now? And Fox News might finally start respecting what a woman says. So, thank you. I'm working on some new material here, guys, so please be like, come with me. So, like, you know who fucked up? Kevin Spacey, because he went for, like, the gay thing. Like, he should have gone for, like, the transsexual thing, because then people are like, oh, fuck, we're gonna really hate on this guy? We're gonna ruin his career? He just changed his sex? You know who was ahead of the sex change thing? Ed Gein. Like, Ed Gein, the gift that keeps on giving. Like, because Psycho, Silence of the Lambs, and all these horror movies were based off him. If you don't know who Ed Gein was, he was a guy who pretty much exclusively married women because he wanted to dress up as his mom, right? So they made like furniture out of them too and stuff like that. And you know what the weird part of the story is? He had a girlfriend the whole time when he was doing it, right? Have you guys noticed that all these serial killers like Charles Manson and like all these fuckers, like Richard Ramirez, who murdered all these people, had girlfriends? Right? And I don't have a girlfriend. So like in my head, if I want to get a girlfriend, now I know it's the long haul. I know what you're thinking. Like, Raphael, you didn't have to kill all those people, but like, I don't know, man. It's been really working out for them. You know, you hate going to the gym when you think about killing people instead of getting a healthy lifestyle. Anyways, guys, that's my set. Thank you.